You'd be willing to meet me for a few hours after school? Any chance of that?
I guess.
Good. I'll see you out front.
Kelly?
Hey. Hi, Richie. So how you doing?
All right.
Come on, let's go for a ride. Now, one thing, Richie. What you see in here and what we're going to talk about, it's got to be between you and me for now, okay?
Okay.
Okay. Corporal, turn on the light, please. Yes, sir.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
Very possibly the most important thing that's ever happened in your life, Richie. Or mine, too, for that matter. I know it's going to sound strange, and it's going to take you a while to understand it, maybe even longer to believe it. But what's going on here has to do with the security of the United States of America. You see, we knew that you were going to get into our computers in Washington.
What?
Well, let me explain. We knew that you and a whole lot of other people were going to try. And we knew that a few of you, like you, were going to succeed.
But how could you know that? Unless
I think you're starting to get the picture.
you're rich.
Congratulations, Richie. We held a contest, and you won.
Hi.
Hi.
I didn't think anybody was going to come.
Hey, my dad left me the $50. Isn't it great? It's a thing of beauty. Yeah, well, I don't think it's gonna last forever.
Hey, come on, guys, lighten up. Besides, Alice is right. We're gonna stick together. And now that we've got wheels, we'll be able to cruise. I'll even let you drive.
Now?
Jeremy, I just got the car an hour ago. You think I could kind of break it in before you take over and run it off a cliff?
Right, run it off the cliff. That's right.
I got you.
Yeah, I got you. Off the cliff, man. Where are you going? Come on.
Hey, what's wrong?
Why didn't Richie come?
What is it, Cheryl?
It's not Cheryl.
Wait. What are you doing here?
Why didn't you come to the meeting? Didn't you get my note?
Yes, but we're not supposed to get together.
We're not supposed to be seen together.
Richie, we all know that if anybody gets in trouble for what we did, it'll be you. Ham, Jeremy, and I talked it over. Decided to get all of our parents together and have one big meeting.
Without the lawyers.
Right. We want to convince our parents that if this comes down to a trial, that the four of us want to be tried as a group.
Okay. Sure. Fine. We'll get together next week sometime. Now, I really got a lot of homework to do, so if you could...
You're doing homework and it's still daylight out?
Yeah, why don't you come down and take a ride in Ham's new car?
Well, it's Johnny's car. Or it was Johnny's car. I've ridden in it before.
What's so important that you can't take a 5-minute ride?
Yeah, Richie. You planning your defense for the trial? Maybe Richie's lawyer's trying to fix it so that the three of us get stuck with the rap.
No. No, that's not it at all.
What is it then?
Nothing.
Yeah, excuse us for living.
Who's that man you drove off with after school yesterday?
What? Oh, him. He is the man who works with my lawyers.
Alice, we're rolling!
Look, everything's gonna be all right. It'll all work out. Very soon.
Gone before you know it, huh? Can I have another beer for my father here, please?
You know, Rasher, I never could figure out how you got into the FBI anyway. I thought Mr. Hoover put a ban on people with a sense of humor.
Well, you know, every court has to have its jester. Besides, I really can keep a straight face. When I have to.
Yeah, Daddy.
There you go.
So, did you get a chance to look into what I asked you to look into?
Richie Adler.
I'm impressed you even got his nickname.
Yeah, well, between the jokes, I'm a pretty thorough guy. What is your relationship with Richie?
I know him. I know his family. He's basically a good kid, though. Well, he wasn't looking for anything. He was just playing around.
Yeah, this kind of playing around can cost you your fingers. The NSA is going after him, Neil. And a few other guys, and they're real serious about it.
What exactly did he do?
He accessed a payroll computer. The civilian payroll, he wasn't near anything sensitive, but...
Then why the big deal?
The NSA. They don't like anybody sniffing around their doghouse. When you talk about a bunch of guys without a sense of humor, you're talking about the NSA.
Yeah, I know. I know.
What'd you find out?
Well, basically, Richie accessed an NSA payroll computer.
Is that all?
Is that all? Well, that's enough, isn't it?
Well, you don't ruin a kid's life over something like that. What's the real story?
The real story.
Yeah, the story between the lines. You know, didn't you dig any deeper than that?
I dug. My friend in the FBI didn't exactly come out and say this, but I get the feeling Richie's not alone. There have been busts in other cities. There's talk of a new federal law or two. It's big time.
Did you ever hear of somebody named Wrench?
Wrench?
Yeah, apparently Wrench put the NSA password onto the school's computerized bulletin board. So anybody with access to a computer could have tried it.
Not everybody did.
Well, Richie's not the only one who got far enough into the NSA system to attract their attention.
No.
Maybe somebody planned it that way.
What are you saying? Somebody set Richie up?
We're not going to know until we find out who Wrench is, are we?
Get in. How you doing?
I'm fine.
You have any trouble getting out?
No, I told my mom I was going to a basketball game.
Same guy?
Yeah, I think so. It must be the same car. Ham?
Oh.
All right, there's only one. Sig the Wrench Fowler, age 42, height 5'11", weight 178. Home address